So I want to tell you real quickly here, my I wouldn't say reticence, but I was like resistant to going out and teaching the straight line. And I'll tell you why I was resistant. Is because if it's used the wrong way, it can be really evil and manipulative. You get people to do things they shouldn't do, to buy things they shouldn't buy. It's very, very manipulative if it's used the wrong way. I could take any person, just, any human being with a straight line, and I want to just draw it for you real quick just so you know what it is. Something you're going to see a lot of in the next 2 days. And literally, I promise you this, I don't care if you're the best salesman in the world. Some of you on a scale of 1 to 10, you're probably a 10. Best salesman ever. Some of you could be a 1. You're just starting out. And there's where you are, right? It's fine. No big deal. The straight line can take any person, any human being, regardless of age, race, creed, color, socioeconomic background, educational status, it does not matter. I'll take any one of you and make you an absolute killer on the phone, in person, it doesn't matter. That's what the straight line does. And when I invented it back in 1988, I had the greatest intentions. I really did. I wanted to take young kids that were 18, 19 years old with zero sales experience, and my goal was to take them, make them into killers. And I came up with this visual. Just want you to take a look at it. And this is the straight line. It's as simple as that. And what it basically is, it's goal-oriented selling. Rather than, when I walk into a sales force and I train corporations for selling, 99% of the time when I walk into a company, they hand me like their pitch sheet or whatever it might be. They all have like lead sheets and their presentation sheets, right? And usually it looks like just a giant sheet of paper with lots of words on it. And if the customer says this, you do this, and it's this giant blob, an amorphous blob. And usually what I'll do to get their attention is I'll light it on fire. I'll just light the thing on fire. Say, this is the biggest piece of shit, excuse my language, I've ever seen in my life. Because most of the time, the scripts that you see out there, what they force a salesman to do is go around in circles. And there's no actual goal-oriented start and a finish. And that's the real key to selling. It doesn't just apply to selling. It's in all situations of communication. Whether it's with your spouse, and I caution you when you learn some of this stuff, some of it could be really manipulative with your spouse. So don't use it for that. Use it to really, for the right reasons. Here's what the right reason is. It's, number one, to get people to buy things that they should buy. To overcome obstacles to buying that they shouldn't have. We all have these buying obstacles. And there are these limiting beliefs we have about buying and making decisions, and they hold us back from taking action. So what the straight line really does is a very regimented way to get someone, which this is called the promised land here, right? Where they give you their credit card number, they give you cash, whatever it might be, whatever you're selling. I know you're selling a lot of different stuff here, different products, right? And this is where you start right here. Okay, and what's going to happen here is you're going to learn to know these dotted lines that are right here on either side of your sale. And you're going to learn to become masters of controlling every linguistic encounter. And that's the key to the straight line. What it allows you to do is before you start, before you make any sale, I don't care what you're selling, if it's cars, stocks, credit repair, debt settlement, subscriptions to a magazine, memberships to a club, seminars, it doesn't matter. Every sale is the same. And now you say, well, wait a second, every sale is not the same, right? They say different stuff and people have different objections. I get that. What I'm saying is that you're going to learn to take every person's objections and manage them in a way that empowers them, but that also allows you to keep control of the situation, of the sale.